Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Your local bedhead here. We are going to be diving into the newest Sam and Colby video. This is featuring Joe Rogan. I guess they actually went to one of Joe Rogan's locations, places, and I guess it's haunted, and they talked about this a little while back on one of the podcasts that I actually feel like I checked out. I heard them mention something about Joe Rogan and how they have a collaboration coming, and here's the collaboration. I think The Boys is going to be next after this. Yeah, I heard about this, and I also heard that they do a collaboration with Project Fear. And of course, I'm down to watch any of that stuff, of course, and give you guys my personal opinions on everything that I see. So again, if you like this type of content and want to see more content like this, all you have to do is go down below, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. If you like these reactions, if you like hearing my personal thoughts, my personal opinions, that's what it's all about. And of course, go support the original video. First off and foremost, go support the original video. Give them a lot of love, give them a lot of support. That is also very important too. So just keep in mind that this is a reaction channel, but I do try to commentate and I try to just give my overall thoughts as much as possible. So if you're into that, stick around. But let's go ahead and dive into this, and I'll give you guys my thoughts during and of course after the video.
What we're about to experience might be one of the most demonic places in the entire
Oh, Bobby Mackey's. That's interesting.
You ready, man? Did you hear?
Pretty sure Bobby Mackey's is also the location supposedly Zach Baggins got scratched at, if I'm not mistaken, on Ghost Adventures. Sorry about that, just the microphone.
summoning all the spirits.
It just said receive!
Go.
That is the most scariest thing I've ever seen.
What's up, guys? It's Sam and Colby.
Today, we are going to be investigating two famous performance venues, starting with Joe Rogan's comedy Mothership, a spot that's never been investigated.
Then we're gonna compare that to Bobby Mackey's, a place that's rumored to have a portal to hell in the basement. Let's go introduce our guests. Today, we are here with Project Fear!
Nice.
We're at the Mothership.
Watch out. You could have got sucked up.
I want to get sucked up tonight.
We already knew that. What are you saying?
You want to find out? Anyway, we have a video to film today at a spot that has never been investigated.
First time ever, actually.
Are we confident that we are going to be finding ghosts tonight?
Oh, yes. Confident in myself? No.
Self-confidence down. Ghost confidence up. Let's go.
It's gonna be interesting now having no claims, like with you guys too. When we go to these places, we have all these stories to go off of, and we got nothing.
All right, let's go check this place out and then find a spot to get started. The comedy Mothership in Austin, Texas was originally built in 1927 on 6th Street as the Ritz Theater. For a decade, the Ritz Theater would show Western movies where drunk cowboys would show up and get rowdy to the point of even shooting at the screens. From there, it changed to a nudie theater,
Wow.
to a live performance
The disrespect.
venue, to a punk club, and then finally to the
Oh, and by the
Alamo
way,
Draft House.
a lot of people have been asking me if I can turn up my microphone a little bit in case you guys can't hear me properly. I do talk as loud as I possibly can. I do apologize for those people. Not my intentions for you not to hear me, but that's why I also pause the video quite a bit. If I really feel like I need to get something across, I'll pause the video and talk so you guys can understand what I'm trying to get at. So I do apologize about that, but I will try to do that more.
The Alamo Draft House ran as a movie theater until 2021.
Then Joe Rogan came around and opened this place as the comedy Mothership in March of 2023. Ever since, Joe has been claiming that it might be haunted because the place seems to be alive. And because of its violent history of punks and cowboys, it's certainly possible, but nobody's investigated this place until now. So what makes you think this place is haunted?
First of all, it's old, but it was a big rock and roll club. So there's a lot of like wild people here in the 70s and the 80s. It was a really pretty crazy place. And 6th Street has always been a very crazy place too.
We're on like the biggest street in Austin right now, guys.
What I've been told is that someone was murdered here, I think in the 1970s. When something evil takes place in a spot, you don't feel good there. It feels weird.
Residual haunting are the memories, the things that happen, the traumatic events that happen in a building.
Especially in a social building. People are going to be here all the time, so
Yeah.
in death, spirits might want to come back.
When you got a building that's as old as 1927, the amount of burned in memories in this building, they have to be crazy.
All right, boys, do you like...
It is bizarre. Wait, is that all we get of Joe Rogan? Just that slight interview? I really hope not. I really hope we actually get like more of Joe Rogan in an investigation, because I don't think he's all for the paranormal. I don't know if he's 100% a believer in the paranormal. Like he does, I guess he has those conversations, like, the possibilities are interesting to him, but I don't know if he actually 100% believes in it. And a lot of people were even kind of like shocked that he actually had Sam and Colby on his podcast. And I think the reason why they were on his podcast was apparently that his daughter was a huge fan. And of course, Joe Rogan being Joe Rogan, having the power to, reach out to people, maybe get him on a show, he decided to do it for his daughter's sake. And you see that they actually did a collaboration is interesting for sure. I know there's a lot of people who are also kind of on the fence about it. A lot of people who are like, we're not really a big fan of Joe Rogan. And then kind of vice versa. There's a lot of Joe Rogan fans who just do not like Sam and Colby. I mean, I went through the comments section of that podcast, and a lot of people were just not for Sam and Colby. And people were kind of disappointed in Sam and Colby for even doing Joe Rogan. It was a very interesting situation. I think people are okay with it overall, but it's just one of those things that you just never would have expected. It's like, that's a very interesting collaboration.
Fat men or little boys?
Yo, correct answer.
All right.
We're gonna test them all. Where were you? Where were you?
I said.
Okay, I will.
Let's go, boys.
Wait, so is this fat man or little boy?
I think this is fat.
The fattest man.
This is, dude, can you tell
That's
how
pretty
fat it is? For context, we just came here last night to see Comedy Mothership show. Sitting right up here has got to be one of the best, if not the best comedy show I've
You guys
seen.
gotta go check it out. It's hilarious, right?
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah, crying, laughing.
Oh, this is.
Oh, dude, this is legendary, man.
I'm getting ready to comedy. I'm gonna start with my favorite joke. My childhood. It was not good.
This is just sad, guys. Cut, please.
The silence. That was good. That was good.
You're lucky I didn't tell the story that happened to me on Christmas.
Oh, what happened at Christmas? You don't. Oh.
No, don't.
Okay.
Hey, we're investigating a little boy.
I don't think you should say that ever again.
Exploring a little boy.
Anything that has been discussed throughout history probably has some merit to it. And the idea of ghosts is just so prevalent. It's just something that doesn't depend on cultures, doesn't depend on geographic area. Like all over the world, people believe in ghosts. It's not specific to like one place where someone came up with it and everybody no, it's like ubiquitous. It's in all of civilization. People talk about spirits and ghosts. Probably something to that. We are very egocentric to think that only conscious thinking things have memory. Obviously, animals have memory as well, but that doesn't mean that objects can't have memory. There might be a specific kind of memory that exists in buildings and in spaces and in places. And that might also explain the recurring phenomena of ghosts. What might be a part of that is like you're connecting to a horrific moment, and that horrific moment burns into the building, or burns into the park, or burns into the space where it took place, to where when you're there, you feel weird. And I'm sure you guys have experienced that.
Definitely.
All the time. Too much.
I will say that there is a side of me that will, and that's very interesting that Joe Rogan brought that up. Residual energy is a real thing. But also, let's keep in mind, too, that when you go to some of these haunted locations, one of the biggest reasons why you might feel that way is because you might already know about the history. Now, if I were to go to a building where I found out someone was brutally murdered to death by a chainsaw, I would have that in the back of my mind the entire time. And I would feel a little bit weird being in there, knowing full on well that someone was murdered by a chainsaw in that room. So, like, you got to keep that in mind too, and I do believe in that kind of feeling though. Like if you go into a house and you'll start feeling something, it's more interesting when you're not aware of what you're walking into. That's when it's more interesting, in my personal opinion. Just throwing it out there, not all the time does it mean like it's automatically paranormal and automatically start feeling something because you just start feeling something. Most of the time when you start doing this stuff, like Sam and Colby, they do their research before they go to these places. So they have that in the back of their mind the entire time that, okay, some unpleasant things have happened in this room. And they'll be like, oh, well, I'm kind of feeling weird. Like, I just feel like someone's eyeballs are on me. And that's a very common feeling, too. It does not automatically mean it's paranormal.
And you have to wonder, like, how much of it is you playing with your mind? How much is it your mind playing tricks on you?
Check this one out.
Oh, it's a lot nicer in here.
This one's a little more intimate, Dakota. Maybe your material.
Maybe if I said it in a different tone, like,
Hey, my childhood.
Tanner, you got the little boy?
No, I don't.
come on, Tanner.
Come on, Tanner.
Stand up.
Tanner.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Roast me!
okay, hey, man. nice hair. You look great today. Get roasted.
You want to get out of here?
You're the one about my childhood.
Okay, yeah. So Dakota, he had this childhood, and honestly, it was not good.
Oh my God.
That's so true.
Dakota's the only one left.
Well, shit, that's my time. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Good job, man. Good job, man.
That was really bad.
That was so good, dude. I don't think Joe's gonna invite us after seeing this video.
No, he's like, why did I give these guys access?
Here's the secret room.
Balcony, dude. I think that was just. Yep.
Silent but deadly.
Not gonna lie, once like the lights are off and we're all in here in the dark, I'm actually gonna be kind of scared.
Yeah, when the lights were on, there was a lot of people around. It was cool, but now that looks a little satanic over there. Just wait until you see the ritual we have planned.
Sounds good. I was hoping there'd be a ritual.
Us and satanic rituals, hand in hand.
So this is the green room. This door is at least partially modeled after the door in John Wick. Because we wanted to have a
No
place
shit.
where people. Oh, wait, that's awesome.
That's
Find out who you are to be allowed in here.
That is terrifying. So who is allowed in here?
Comics. And there's a code.
That's it.
No
We can't
code
come in.
fitted.
All right.
Someone was murdered in this room.
I think someone was definitely shot. In 100 years,
Wait.
in a rock and roll club, a nudie movie theater, and a pool hall, someone died.
Someone did.
Yeah.
Someone died.
Someone. We'll find
I
out.
was gonna say that is our job.
You ever had anything happen in here? Any of the comments?
Well, everybody that works here says that it feels like the building's alive. And that was immediately from the moment we first opened the club. It's like the building feels alive. It's burned into the rafters. There's something about it. And there's something about all old buildings that I think they do contain some kind of memory. Even when we first opened, it felt like it was open forever. It was like the Overlook Hotel where Jack Nicholson is like, yeah.
Yeah.
It seems giving me that vibe down there.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, that was his model.
Oh yeah, the bar.
hell yeah.
That does look like something from The Shining.
Perfect. Good call.
It's modeled after the Overlook Hotel bar.
And no one has.
That's cool, it was
investigated
actually.
this place.
No. I had to get you guys here.
Yeah, there we go. Well, thank you for inviting us out.
My pleasure. Thanks for coming. I'm excited.
Hopefully we find something tonight.
Well, hopefully. Otherwise, this is boring.
Let's get started, guys.
That is true, though, isn't it? Like, to a lot of people, people find paranormal investigations boring unless you have something happen, which unfortunately is also the cause and reason for a lot of paranormal channels to want to fake stuff, because they know that unfortunately, if nothing happens in your videos, no one's going to be interested in sticking around and watching. There's very much truth to that. There is, unfortunately.
The whole point of this is to compare the difference between a place that's never been investigated versus a place that's one of the most famous in the entire country. We don't really know much about this place. No one really knows much about this place in terms of the haunting and the lore. So we're gonna just start with pretty simple stuff just to see if we can get some sort of contact.
See if anybody's here, you know? Maybe, just maybe it's nice ghosts.
Or what if it's just Satan?
Don't say that.
I did.
You always go back to Satan, man.
Satan?
You good?
In the Stanley
You
Hotel?
good?
I'm feeling like I'm levitating. Alright, let's get started.
A good transition into that.
Alright, we got 2 EMFs, we got a music box. I'm gonna set this back here.
Yeah, does anything spike? Whoa, yours just went.
Right there. All the way to 2.5.
All right.
Again, this thing just detects electromagnetic frequencies. It could be anything. All right, we are here at the Comedy Mothership. No one's ever probably tried to talk to you guys, but if there's anything here, any spirits, please, we'd love to tell your story. We want to figure out about this place. You're gonna walk in front of this box. We'll know something is here.
Feel free at any point tonight to make yourself known. We don't even know if you're here.
Feel free to scratch Sam in the face.
You know, I just thought of this. This might be the one time where their humor actually might play a big part in the investigation. Their silliness, their taking it not so seriously might actually be a giant factor in this investigation, only because they're in a comedy club. Then this might be a common thing where people just act silly. So that might actually stir some activity up. For all I know, right?
It's down the
Might work.
stairs later.
Now they have an
Anything over
excuse to be
there?
silly.
Nothing so far. If there's a spirit here, like it could be overwhelmed or intimidated by 5 dudes.
I mean, definitely. Especially if they've never been talked to before.
Also, you never know if like, what is that? Oh, that was you. Okay.
Wait.
Wait, was that not you?
No, it's not.
No way.
It's pointed that way, dude. Okay, and it stopped.
What?
If something's there, can you do that one more time? Just walk straight over here.
Right in front of this little thing right here.
You just did it twice.
There's nothing there.
Right there.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Wait, there's nothing right there.
And it turned off for a while.
No
That's not me. That's not me.
It's just a motion sensor that points towards the wall right there.
There's nothing
So that
there.
means there's a difference in motion. And the EMF just spiked.
Did it?
Yeah,
No
okay.
way. Okay, so something's here.
Wait, so something was behind the bar. Maybe an old bartender?
Oh, it just spiked again. Oh, what the fuck?
Okay.
Out of nowhere.
Thank you. Is that a sign you wanted to talk? Can you spike that up one more time? Go towards this little green light.
Wait, that was off the entire time. Oh, whoa. It answered you.
Perfect. Okay.
You knew it alright. It's on.
We're getting somewhere.
Wild. Wait, out of nowhere.
Wait, out of nowhere.
It wasn't going off for 10 minutes.
That's a great sign. We just need to break out one more piece of equipment and pop it over here.
Now that we know something's here, maybe
I
the
think
envoy?
This is where we need to investigate it for sure. All right, so this new piece of equipment we have is the envoy. Basically works with physical touch. Pass through yes or no, back and forth, and if the spirit or whatever is here and wants to indicate yes or no, it just taps right on this device.
Oh, that thing's just going off.
Perfect. Okay, well, I'll set it right there.
That's perfect.
Can you hear our voice? Yes.
Yes.
It literally
Yes.
is immediately.
Double
Can you
yes.
do the EMF thing right?
Wait, does that mean there's two people? Because it said yes twice.
Oh, it just said
No!
Can you double confirm? Is there multiple people here?
No! So that is double confirming.
Dude, it's just weird that the EMF is off and then we'll have random spikes like that. It almost makes it seem like there is something walking back and forth.
Can you see us right now, or can you only hear us? If you can see us, can you say yes?
Dude, it was going off like crazy. No, nothing. It was just going off like every 10 seconds.
Is someone still here with us? Can you come up to this device and tap it so we know?
What was that?
People outside.
Oh my god, that was the scariest thing.
Okay, there's people outside. Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, that is 6th Street right there. Will you give us a sign if you will follow us around the club tonight? That's super cool. And there was just one little thing and then walked away again. Thank you so much. We love to hear more about your story throughout the night. We're gonna move on, so feel free to follow us.
Investigation 2, the ritual.
Investigation number 2. This is how we announce it. So we're going to be doing a ritual today. This place is very, very, very haunted and extremely evil.
Well, how did you come up with that?
We don't know that.
We don't know that yet.
You don't know.
Guys, did you not see the first investigation? Something was going crazy in front of the music
So
box.
what does that mean? It's super easy. It could just be a nice fellow that wants to hang out.
There's no hecklers allowed in here.
Just ruining my set.
I thought you did great.
In 1885, there was a serial killer who terrorized Austin, especially around this area on 6th Street. This killer was known as the Servant Girl Annihilator, aka the Midnight Assassin. He killed 8 people over the course of the year by sneaking into their house, picking up a weapon on site that was usually an axe, and then he would take their bodies and drag them outside to pleasure himself.
Which is
Oh my
eerily
God.
similar to our investigation at the Villisca Axe murder house. Because he would take off his
I was literally about to mention the Villisca Axe murder house. I was literally about to mention that because I just did a reaction to an investigation that is actually not from one of these more popular investigation channels. I actually just did a reaction to one of these guys, and it's a pretty good investigation, honestly. I recommend going and checking out the original video. But it reminded me of the killer that I actually personally kind of leaned more towards for who was responsible for that family being butchered with an axe. It kind of reminded me a lot of that.
shoes when entering the house, the only known clue was that he only had 4 toes on his right foot. However, the killer was never officially caught. But one night, a man named Nathan Elgin was killed by police after attempting to abduct a woman from a bar. This man only had 4 toes on his right foot, leading the police to believe that this was the serial killer. But again, the world may never know. And because of the proximity to the comedy Mothership, tonight we're going to attempt to contact both the victims and the serial killer. Alright guys, so like we were talking about in the research, although there might not be a notable murder here, there was a very notable serial killer that killed a lot of people on these blocks surrounding the area.
Nathan Elgin.
But it was unsolved, so we can't 100% say that's true. If there's some spirits around here and people want to talk, why not invite them in? So we decided to do a little ritual, kind of like the Bloody Mary that you probably have tried at your home.
Have they tried that?
I feel like everyone does
it all the time. I do it right before bed.
You guys have issues.
I haven't done it in 4 years.
Well, no, we're talking about something else, Dakota.
We're talking about the Bloody Mary ritual.
Oh!
We are going to go outside right now and invite the spirits inside and maybe see if we can learn a little bit more about this unsolved mystery.
Let's do it.
Guys, we are here right outside the comedy Mothership. These are the blocks that the serial killer would have walked around dragging the bodies of its victims. There were 8 victims in 1884. We are here to invite them to the comedy Mothership to tell us their story.
They all tragically died right around this comedy club, and a couple were like literally just blocks away.
So if anyone is out here, any of these names that are written here on the paper want to come inside, tell us a little more about their story, feel free. That being said, we're going to burn this sheet and collect the ashes of the names.
Careful, careful, don't inhale.
Oh my god, that is... Dude, ow!
Okay, that's actual fire in the alleyway.
Do we look like we were doing a ritual in an alleyway?
No, we look like we're doing drugs.
If anyone is out there that wants to speak with us, victim, serial killer, please.
There we go. Alright, hopefully this worked.
We'll see.
Now we go into the mirrors.
So we're actually doing a ritual.
We're actually doing the ritual.
Oh man.
Sorry, Joe.
I've never done a ritual before, so.
You never?
No.
Oh, welcome to the Sam and Colby channel.
Thanks for having us.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Go. Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous. It's been a while since I've done a ritual. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Give me the jar! Give me the jar!
I'm gonna drop the jar!
Jesus, man. Okay, yep, well.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Let's go.
So is there a possibility this would follow us home then?
Probably.
We don't really know what will happen.
Alright, ritual master. What are the
Why am I the ritual master?
Because you got the notes app
Just
up.
feel it. Alright, so just like Bloody Mary, we're gonna take each of the victims' names as well as the alleged possible murderer himself, speak each name into the mirror.
Is that just like Bloody Mary?
That is just like Bloody Mary, except we burned the names and invited them in.
This will be
We
interesting.
didn't get permission from Joe to summon a ritual
No.
in here, but sorry.
Guys, I can't open the jar.
What? Wait. And I don't know if Joe would have a personal issue with that. Probably not. I'm sure he gave them a lot of leeway. Maybe he did, but he just, he just straight said that they did not get permission from Joe to do this. Now, I believe that they did. There's no way they would have done this and not gotten permission. Or they could have been telling the truth too. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be happy if you went into my place and did a ritual without my permission. They had to have gotten permission. I 100% don't believe that they did not get permission.
You're so freaking strong.
But then again, maybe Joe wouldn't care because I don't know how much he believes. I don't know.
Let it out.
There's a smoke alarm right there. Shit. Suck it back in. Everyone suck it in. Start smoking. I think I'm gonna pass out. Shit, Sam, no.
First one, invite you to speak with us tonight. Molly Smith.
Shelley, Eliza Shelley.
Ross, Irene Cross,
Mary Ray.
Susan Hancock.
Phillips.
Washington, Orange, Washington.
To the alleged murderer, Nathan Elgin. I don't like saying that one.
That's creepy.
That's a creepy one. I really want to invite him to come here, but
I don't know if we get a negative guy, we know who it is. Alright guys, so we're here in the room that we want to talk to the spirits. Final step, fill the jar with water.
All the victims.
And hopefully that means the spirits are here too. Time to start this very unique version of the Estes method.
Looks like he has to do it.
Nose doesn't go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we're talking about. Get that shit out of here. Like and subscribe.
Who had an
I'm working in
experience?
the big room. I hear like a chair shuffle, which I'm familiar with hearing for most of our shows, but nobody's in the building. So I get kind of like spooked, but I hear a lot of shit in the building every night that I'm here. The security cameras automatically put a rectangle over any physical body that it sees, and on 3 distinctive cameras in a very specific spot in the room, it had a rectangle.
Okay.
1 camera with the rectangle, glitch. 2 cameras, coincidence. 3 cameras, they're seeing something.
Yes.
And that was right after you heard the chair move?
That was right after I heard the chair.
Weird. Okay, so do you
Yeah.
believe this place to be haunted?
I think that there most likely is something here, but I don't believe it to be malevolent.
Well, you see, I was actually going to say something. I didn't say nothing, but I was going to say something. They did a ritual bringing stuff into the property. So let's say, for example, they actually did invite something in. Now, how do we know if the building was haunted beforehand, right? There was no real investigation done on the property besides a couple of little tricks. It did seem like, some of the stuff was going off, but there wasn't really like a deep dive investigation into the building before they did that ritual. So did they bring something in that will now affect the building? I don't know. Hopefully not.
We are going to be doing what is called the Ganfield experiment, combining that with, as you guys' favorite method, the Estes method.
Let's go!
The Ganfield experiment is meant to put someone in a trance. That's what we're going to be doing with Colby here. So not only are we going to take away his hearing by having these noise-canceling headphones as well as the spirit box going on, but we are going to put 2 ping pong balls over his eyes, shining directly a red light into his eyes, putting him in some hallucinatory state. Hopefully you get influenced by the environment, and then we'll see visuals along with whatever you're hearing through the Estes session. You ready?
Everybody needs to practice rock, paper, scissors when they get home.
Tape. Let's
Do you
get it.
like your eyebrows?
I hate them. Get them off.
Good.
Are you doing my hair too? God.
Yeah, I'm doing it right on your hair. There's gonna be so many memes of this. Please screenshot this.
Don't screenshot this, guys.
Screenshot this and tag us on Instagram.
Yeah, show
all right.
everyone.
This looks really good.
Yeah,
this should be your profile picture.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Really?
Yeah, this will look really good when we start recording.
All right, you
Oh
ready?
my God. Wait, is that pink?
You got these colors down, Colby.
You're so good at colors.
Oh my God, that looks terrifying.
I am red.
You are
I
red.
am red. I am the color red.
Guys, what have we been doing? It's gonna take a second for you to get into the lucid state. So we're gonna turn this on and give you a few minutes to kind of relax. And then I'm gonna tap you. The first tap is gonna be when we want to start the actual Estes session.
Can you hear us?
Colby.
You look dumb with ping pong balls on your eyes, Colby.
Okay.
He can't hear us.
No.
This is an EMF rope, basically the same EMF reader, but we have a bunch of different points of contact. So we'll know if anything enters into the circle, maybe contacting Colby. Again, we just brought in hopefully 8 or 9 other spirits to come talk, and so hopefully we get some answers.
Could we?
Should we?
We could kiss him and he wouldn't even know.
Just
What was that last part?
You could probably kick him.
this might be a form of torture. He's good.
He's good to go.
All right.
Interesting.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Who are we speaking with?
Murder.
Like the
murderer or a murder victim?
Mister.
Were you murdered here? Can you tell us how you found yourself here?
Now.
What can you see right now? You describe what you're looking at?
Oh God.
If you want to enter the circle, be able to see where you're at.
Warning?
What type of warning do you have for us?
He wouldn't stop. I was up to no good.
What? What's
Wow.
your name?
Couldn't hear him.
He was known to be like a really silent
Can
killer.
he take his shoes off when he walked into the houses?
Me?
Quiet. What was this building used for when you were still alive?
He will find
Who's he? Can you give us a name?
1 year.
He killed everybody in a span of 1 year.
That is
Are there multiple of you or just one?
me. That night,
You want to check that quick? Or is that just the person?
nightmare. He was still
That's what I thought.
alive.
That's what I thought. If you guys didn't see that, they actually specified that was the employee upstairs making noise. Yeah, if there's an employee there, which I'm surprised there actually is. I mean, maybe I understand why they did it, why they have an employee there. But honestly, if I were Joe, I probably wouldn't have had any employees there because if they're doing an investigation, man, they don't want, you don't want them to be making any sort of ounce of any noise. Like,
What do you
seriously.
remember about that event, that time?
Murder.
Were you murdered here, or were you someone who was murdered outside of this building?
4,500?
45.
I wonder if that's an address. Do you recognize where you are right now?
I like it here.
Did we bring you here tonight?
What happened?
Are you confused why you're here?
This is new.
This is
New. Like this is a new place.
Do you think it worked then?
So you've never been in here. This is your first time in here.
Sharp.
What is sharp?
Silence.
Can you give us a name? Who are you talking about?
Everybody came here. A man. Someone's over.
Are you seeing other people right now? Are there other people here with us that aren't yourself?
Him.
Are you scared of this person?
Oh no.
Where-
Corner?
The corner.
Oh god.
What corner? Where is this person?
Where should we be looking?
He's
Where is he?
Jack.
He's
Jack?
Him.
So his name's Jack? The murderer?
Jack the Ripper? There was like a claim that whoever did the murder scene might have went on to go become Jack the Ripper.
One
They're all one person?
for a long time.
Is there
Don't
more?
want to talk about it.
Well, let's talk about something different. Are you happy in the afterlife?
Ask.
Do you like it here?
Blood.
You're showing Colby blood right now. Images of the murder scene.
Can't say.
Do you know if something bad happened here within this building? Even if it
Wait,
didn't
whoa,
happen
whoa,
to
whoa, whoa,
you?
whoa.
Violent.
I want to know what he said.
blood.
You're showing Colby blood right now. Images of the murder scene.
That confused me a little bit.
Can't say.
Do you know if something bad happened here within this building, even if it didn't happen to you?
Violent.
It's more than just one of you.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was a pretty, apparently if they had cowboys, or like not cowboys and stuff, but people who used to shoot and stuff, yeah, I mean, probably was pretty violent.
Wait, that's the same amount as the victims.
Yeah.
It's the same amount of people. And we're talking to another person.
They have not told.
Are all 8 people that are here new? Did they come here tonight? Do you recognize all
Bad
8?
memories. Blade.
Wasn't one stabbed by a knife? The other ones were axes, right?
Is that how you died? Were you stabbed?
Gracie.
Gracie was one of the names.
Yeah, that one.
Wow. Well, that's interesting.
Gracie Vance. Well, thank you, Gracie. We'd love to talk to you more.
She wouldn't shut up.
Oh, no, that's not Gracie. That's got to be someone else.
You said there's 8 people here. Can you give us any other sign that you're here?
Get out.
It's never fun getting that.
Can you physically?
And then
What do you want us to do?
run.
Okay.
We don't
You don't what?
figure it out.
That's what we're trying to do. We really want to just understand where you came from.
I don't know.
Is there any last message you want to tell us? We're going to try a different method. Shakes his head no.
12:30.
All the murders happened around midnight. Let's get him
Whoa.
Did they really?
First of all, I'm seeing.
Can someone look that up? Can you guys see if it actually did take place around 12:30, all the murders? He just said the murders took place around like midnight.
Some weird.
Yeah, can you, like, before you take everything off, can you describe what you've been seeing?
At first it was just completely red, obviously. And then I just started seeing like just black shadows moving around everywhere, but I couldn't make objects out of it. It almost seemed like the black was coming in like a circle, like I was about to faint or something, but then it would get all red again. There was no like specific objects or anything like that that like popped up or anything. Whoa.
Does this look super weird now?
Everything is green.
Really?
That's crazy.
Final investigation time, guys. We are going to be doing a split up 2-team investigation in the areas we have yet to hit. That is the small room, the little boy room.
I don't know if you should call it that.
The small little teeny tiny boy room.
And the infamous green room where Joe said there is a possible murder. As of right now, we have gotten some sort of contact with the victims of the serial killer, and we also need to figure out if that story of the murder
Well, he
is
said,
true.
I think he
So,
said,
guys, we ready?
I think Joe was just kind of hinting at the idea that the history was so violent and that there were so many like people with guns who would come in here that there has to be somebody who would probably died on the property at one point. I mean, if people are just shooting their guns off, I mean, it makes sense, I guess. I guess there was no documented deaths, though. So we just kind of have to go with whatever we just find in this investigation. Though you would think that there would be some documented deaths if there were deaths on this property, right? I mean, that you would think so.
Let's get it. This is goodbye. We never see each other again.
It's been real.
It's been fun.
Yeah, what do we do with
I think
this?
you gotta drink it.
Do you want to drink it?
Sure, I'll do anything on camera.
Yo, what? Oh, shiitake mushrooms. It has a weird smell. Do you think that's a ghost? Someone may have gotten shot here in this room. We want to figure that out.
Do you think they're okay though?
Well, that was 100 years ago. Oh, wait.
Wait, we can see these motherfuckers. Look.
Hey, yo!
Oh my god, I don't know if you can see it on the night vision, but yeah, there's Tanner. Hey, Tanner. Putting the jars up to the mic. What the fuck?
So, what about these rituals?
This is all tangled. I'm not good at these.
No, you're okay, buddy.
It's okay. This just started going off. You hear that? The static in it?
Okay.
Noted.
Noted.
That just started though, right?
Yeah, literally.
Right when we walked off the stage.
That's odd, right?
That's
That's
weird.
weird. That's
Yeah.
weird. Right?
Because it's just been left on and we didn't notice. But we're here to find out. Let's ask some questions.
Let's do it.
So here at the green room.
No way.
Okay, we've been just chilling for like 10 minutes.
Immediately.
Okay, can you step away from that little red light?
If there's something actually here, could you please step away from the REM pod? Maybe let's try resetting it.
Yeah.
That was so
I
quick.
don't know, it might just be the way I've set it up.
Try number two. Try number two.
If that was actually someone here.
No.
What the fuck?
Wait, it's freaking
It's
out.
really freaking out. Let me turn this off one more time.
Third time's a charm.
That was very bizarre. Let me see.
Third
One
time's
more
a charm.
time?
Dude, what?
I don't know. That might just be jank. think it's broken. We have other batteries. I can put in new batteries.
Okay.
Let's try it again.
That's weird though. 3 times in a row?
Is there anyone in here?
Well, I mean, couldn't there always be a possibility it's just the object itself, the REM pod itself, and not the batteries or anything? It just actually might be something wrong with it?
To what we thought were some of the victims of the serial killer. Are any of you still here with us? Can you walk towards the microphone on stage?
You can hear my voice. We just want to welcome anyone into this room. And if they can walk up on stage for us, we have some lights on the ground and they'll be able to tell us that you're here.
I cannot get comfortable.
Yeah. You hear that? Are you walking in here right now? You can come closer to the stage. We have a lot of questions. I'm sure you haven't talked to someone in a long time.
REM pod was freaking out. We don't know why. Whether that's paranormal or not, we decided let's get new equipment. We got a static box. This is just gonna detect static electricity and the location in which it's found.
So if that thing goes off as well, we know something probably paranormal is happening if the REM pod.
If that was actually something here in the green room, could you come up to this red light, manifest next to this, just so we know that you're actually here, that wasn't just some fluke?
Again, all you gotta do is just come up to this device right here, see the red light on the table. It'll let us know that you're here, and we'll start a conversation.
Whoa, it just flashed.
I think I got that.
All right, perfect.
Barely.
Same
I saw it
thing.
barely.
You just try that one more time with a little more power. You go right up to that red light, we will know you're here.
And guys, just so you know, oh, there we go, there we go.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you walk around?
Let's see if it can go all the way around. Oh, this went fast.
Holy shit.
Wait, I've never seen it go that fast.
Whoa, whoa. Comparatively to the Conjuring house, that was way faster.
Way faster.
No,
Thank you so much.
Don't mention that. Don't mention the Conjuring house, right?
Whatever was here on the REM pod, it might have not just been some jank thing. This is an ovilus. It's just going to generate words based on EMF frequency. We'll be able to hear words. Like we said, if you want to come up, erase. If you want to come up to this device, tell us your story. We disturb the wicked.
We disturb the wicked.
Myself.
We disturb the wicked is myself.
We're gonna try asking some questions with the Alice box. This has a word database inside it, and
You know, I kind of want
to
to know. Do you think that might have been letting them know that doing that little ritual, could they have brought in something onto the property? So like disturbing the wicked. So if this, let's say this killer was actually back here at this comedy club, do you think it was letting them know that you disturbed the wicked? And maybe it was saying that I myself am the one who is wicked?
The words
possibly
in it and talk to us.
Can you tell us anything about yourself? Paula. 9. We got 8 downstairs. Matter. Can you describe the location that you're in? We'll see if it's like in the same time period. If it says like a comedy club versus a movie theater or like music.
Are you in some sort of music venue? Or Paula, if you don't want to tell us any information, that's cool too. Just let us know.
Climbed bed. Climbed up to the bed as in the serial killer?
That's the only thing I could think of, yeah. Have you ever heard of a name, Nathan Elgin?
Does that ring a bell? Kill.
What? Kill?
Kill, win.
Kill and win? So she's talking about Nathan.
Is your name in
Possibly.
that jar right there? Or is this somebody else?
Priest.
Priest.
There.
There, like the jar?
There. You literally just said.
Is your name in that jar?
over there?
The only name we've heard so far tonight of those 8 is Gracie. Is this still Gracie?
Murder.
Murder?
No way.
What?
It could be the murderer.
Telepathy.
So I mean, must. We did learn from Joe that he believes that someone was murdered in the green room.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
mean, it might not even be anything to do with this. Tried.
Tried?
Do you like that we're here? M.
Just M?
Total.
I'm curious to
Yes,
know.
letter M.
I'm curious to know. They obviously talked to Joe Rogan, but did they bother doing any research on the property? Because to my knowledge, we have not seen any actual history done on this location. They just did it because Joe asked them to, obviously. But like, I wonder if like, what would they have found if they actually had done some research? They did find that killer though, so they did some history research. They did find that killer, Nathan, but that doesn't necessarily mean it has anything to do with the actual building they're in. And again, if there is anything that has to do with Nathan, they kind of invited the spirit of Nathan to come to there. So how do we know if he was actually there to begin with? And hopefully they didn't just open the doors for him to stay there too, because that would be pretty bad. They might have a way to shut it, hopefully, at the end of it, if this ritual is legitimate.
M total. Skip M total.
What was that?
That's not like red. It's not the... Whoa. They're not reacting at all.
No, yeah, we can see them, guys.
That was just a big thud. It was like, and then boom.
Was that you giving us an obvious sign? Paula, if that's your name?
Can you do that one more time? Showing an obvious sign.
What?
If you want to make yourself known, can you
Or
just
comedy
call-
club show.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I mean, they're at a comedy club.
Okay, group. Okay.
I'm gonna show your group. If you're talking about a group of people, can you show yourself to our friends over there?
Can you give us a word to maybe confirm more about this murder?
Friends.
Friends.
Isn't Sam and Colby in the green room?
Wait.
In?
Isn't Sam and Colby in the green room right now?
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying.
Where
Friends,
is murder?
Friends in murder.
Friends
Okay.
are where this person was murdered?
Which is the green room, which maybe would add some credibility to Joe's story.
Sounds like we're talking to the murder victim that Joe was referencing.
Yeah, like it doesn't seem to
Ellie.
be referencing this jar.
What did you say?
Nothing's going on around this jar anymore. This could be something else.
All right, guys, as you know, the spirit box is the best way to get clear communication. Oh, right when we pull it out, too.
Oh, let's see if it goes as fast as last time. Oh my
Faster,
God.
baby, faster.
That was faster. Here we go.
Could you give us a name?
Did it just say Nathan?
If there's anybody here, all you have to do is come and talk into this device. We'll be able to hear you.
Whoa, code red or something?
Code, yes.
Can you tell us how you got here? One day?
We heard there was a murder that could have happened on...
Yeah. Were you murdered in this room? Man?
There was a man murdered in this room? Outside.
Probably one of the victims were invited from
Oh
outside.
my God.
Can you tell us maybe how you were murdered? Give us some sort of a word.
What was that?
Eight. There's 8 names in that jar.
And what was that noise right before that?
Right.
What is back there? What's backstage?
Nothing, it's a pure wall.
What did we just hear? Like you'd think this would go back somewhere, but it's, let me show you, it's just a wall. I don't know, that was weird.
I don't even know where that could have come from.
Oh, what did it say?
Leave.
Leave?
It said leave. It literally just said leave. Why do you want us to leave?
This feels different. Confirm almost to us that it's murder.
Waiting for us to leave.
Home.
Are they saying this is their home now? Did we meet you initially outside?
I fell ill? Busted or something?
Did you die outside? I did. Did you hear that? I died outside. We're talking to one of the victims. All the victims, well, they were killed in their bed, but then dragged outside.
Some of them didn't die until they were outside, though. Maybe we just brought them from outside.
If that was you who made that rattling noise in the corner, can you give us one more audible noise to confirm that you're here?
Notice.
Notice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That we noticed you. Thank you.
Is your name Gracie?
Yes! That was clear.
Clear as day. Wait, so this is the same victim we were talking to with you under the Estes. Gracie, were you murdered here? No. No. Was there someone that died here in this building?
Or do you just not know? It's okay if you don't know.
Barely legal.
Something legal.
Legal?
I think it said barely legal. Was it Nathan Elgin, like 19?
Yeah.
Gracie, could you give us an obvious sign that you're here with us?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Wait, look how slow it's going now.
Is it going slower?
Actually, no, it's sped up.
All right. Thank you, Gracie.
All right, I'm gonna turn on the spirit box.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I haven't talked too much.
That you
Continue.
or someone was murdered here?
Did it. Can you tell us how you were murdered?
No.
Something voice.
I hear voices.
I hear voices.
Maybe like whatever we're talking to doesn't know what's like going on and it's hearing us talk.
I heard, whoa. You. That was an FU.
Gracie, could you please confirm
Straight
with us
up.
that you died by a man named Nathan Elgin? Yes. Was that like a whisper? Let's debrief really quick. Okay, so Gracie confirmed perfectly that we're talking to her.
And that she came from outside. The ritual worked, and I think we did bring the victims into this comedy mothership.
It kept saying like secret and stuff. I don't know if like these victims or Gracie would even know if anybody died in here, right?
Yeah.
It's completely unrelated.
Whether or not the comedy mothership was haunted prior to this night, definitely seems like we got some spirits to come and contact us in here tonight.
Joe,
that's what I was saying though. It's like I'm kind of shocked they didn't want to do more of an investigation on the building itself before they actually invited spirits in. Because then you would have had a more of a genuine idea if the place was actually haunted to begin with, which would have helped Joe if he was curious if it was actually haunted. But I don't think we really helped in that situation. I think we just brought shit in. But now it might be haunted. More haunted.
Employees who have had multiple experiences as well. So I think this could have some residual sort of hauntings, especially because EMF and Music Box was picking something up in the bar.
Sneeze?
But maybe it's just the spirit that doesn't want to talk to anybody. Maybe it's like a residual haunting here instead.
More like a trapped memory and less like a conscious spirit, other than the ones that we brought in from outside tonight.
Exactly. So how do we get them out?
I was gonna say, we can't leave this place haunted, so maybe we go back to the guys, complete the ritual, and send them away.
Were you murdered in the room that our friends are in? In the room?
In the room.
Me. In the room. Me.
Thank you for confirming that.
Can you tell us how you died?
Did you say I was 25?
That's what I heard.
I was 25. Were you murdered where our friends are right now? Where Sam and Colby are right now? Were you murdered in that room? Yeah.
It literally said yeah.
And it was a male voice again.
Dude.
Wow, it sounded...
Thankfully you what?
What are you thankful for? That's the second time you said thank you. Yes, right over there.
Which one?
Right there, right next to the coil of the cable.
Dude.
I mean, something's standing right there.
Something just walked into the circle.
Are you standing right here in this circle?
Maybe I am.
Maybe.
Okay, I was gonna say, the guy's voice actually sounded almost exactly the same. That was pretty weird. That was pretty bizarre. I actually just noticed that. Like, it was actually the same kind of tone and everything.
In a circle.
In a circle.
In a circle.
The room that our friends are in is called the Green Room. Can you say Green Room if that's where you passed away?
We're in. Holy fuck, dude!
Shit! I thought you guys were back there.
Oh my god!
That's fucked up. That was straight up fucked up, and I do not approve. Someone ever did that to me on an investigation, I'd drop kick them. We explained each investigation and decided to complete the ritual. Good deal. Hopefully this is a good... At the same time, it's like, if this does not send them away, you kind of just brought shit onto Joe's property, self-knowing that you didn't have permission to do so. Again, I don't think Joe would care, but if shit actually starts escalating for anybody in that building, and actually like makes people, because people actually have quit jobs over paranormal occurrences. 100%. People have actually left places because they did not feel safe. So hopefully you didn't make it to where now there are things in that building, because there's obviously a staff there who do jobs and works and...
All right. On the count of three, say thank you and goodbye. 3, 2, 1. Thank you and goodbye.
Especially Gracie.
Yes.
Thank you, Gracie.
Thanks, Gracie.
Gracie, there we go.
On to one of the most demonic and haunted places in the entire United States.
Apparently a portal to hell, too.
You know what else is a portal to hell?
This
Did you just quote Zach Baggins?
ass.
His ass right there.
Alright guys, we have Bobby Mackey. It's one of the most famously known haunted nightclubs in all of existence, and it actually has an alleged portal to hell in the basement.
This is probably going to be the most demonic place
If
we've
this is the
personally
portal of
ever
hell,
been to.
I want you to come out of there and get us. Or what do you say?
If this is the portal of hell, well, why don't you come up out of that ground and get us?
So I'm scared.
I actually can't believe we're here right now.
So our goal tonight is to figure out why this place is initially haunted and also compare it to what we found at Joe Rogan's comedy club. So let's get inside.
Let's go.
I didn't tell you guys this, but I fully charged a second light here 30 minutes ago when we left the hotel, right?
Yeah.
Dead.
Already?
So I have to like go in and start charging right now.
No.
We just charged 2 full things. These are supposed to last hours.
Bobby Mackey's. Yep, very famous place. It's actually... Bobby Mackey's is not far from me. As a matter of fact, I could have gone here and probably met these two in person. Bobby Mackey's is not far from me. Like maybe a close, not even a day's drive, to my knowledge. Yeah.
believe that the reason Bobby Mackey's is haunted is due to the Licking River behind the club. One of
here's the
only
history.
rivers in the world that flows north. Along with that, the soil in the area is known to have a magnetic charge. Bobby Mackey's was also built on a fault line, so among that, the river, and the magnetic charge, it's said that the entire area has a magnetic field strong enough to lead to hallucinations.
Because of all of this, there are 40 spirits known to be in the club at all times, a lot of them being negative.
Okay, but doesn't that kind of, in a sense, already make Bobby Mackey's questionable if it can cause hallucinations? Not saying the scratches and stuff are not paranormal, but if it does cause hallucinations, could that debunk a lot of those things people see inside the building?
Wow.
Right as you walk in.
This establishment is reported to be haunted. Management is not responsible and cannot be held liable for any actions of any ghost spirits on these premises. I've never walked into a building where it says, like, you can't sue them because of ghosts.
Dude, and then so many newspaper clippings of murder cases and hauntings.
You know why they came up with the sign though? It's because somebody claimed that they got beat up by a ghost in the bathroom. And then sued Bobby Mackey for it.
Dude, it's already
Holy shit.
Mothership. Like, this is way different.
Dude, look! Oh my god! A vortex. There's literally like 4 vortexes right as we start.
That's not good.
Dude, screw this.
It has a funky smell.
It has a little funk to it.
We're actually at Bobby Mackey's, right?
Is that Bobby right there?
Yeah, that's Bobby.
Wait, really? Let's go.
Mac Daddy himself.
Oh my god, 44 years? 45 years?
45.
They keep counting
Keep
up.
just scratch that off and it'll be a 6 soon.
What?
It's the LQ thing.
Did you hear that?
Did you?
Down that way?
The Latin what?
Dude, no.
Did you not hear that?
When everyone fell silent there for like 2 seconds, I thought something was over there, and then you heard that like footstep.
Already?
Is there somebody here?
The guides are here somewhere.
Where are the guides?
I don't know.
What is that area? Is this the pool tables?
People have reported hearing footsteps, female voices, and have seen shadow figures walking around, especially on the first floor. And all of this happens around the pool tables called the creepy corner.
This is the part in the research that was like the creepy corner where there's supposed to be like shadow figures right next to the pool table.
And it starts off and we're all walking this way after hearing something?
Yeah, we gotta ride this bowl tonight.
It's $8 to ride it? That's so unreasonable. What was that?
What?
The little knock?
Yeah.
Over in the corner?
It's hard to hear. I will say that, unfortunately, this investigation so far, or these investigations, have been a lot of talk. And a lot of just goofing around and chatting it up, and there's not really a whole lot of moments of breathing and letting everybody hear. So it's very hard to understand or hear anything in the background. Like I slightly heard what that was. It's really, really difficult to hear anything.
Yeah, right in the corner. Don't knock in, right there. What the fuck is happening, guys? We just walked in.
Did anyone move?
No.
There's so many knocks.
What is happening? We just walked in.
There's someone that wants to make themselves known. Can you knock or creak one more time? Did you hear that? That was over by the stage.
Okay, they did say that there is like some staff on the property, so that already could be a little something to point out. Of course, you know, you got to keep that in mind too. And not only that, but Bobby Mackey's it's been around for a while, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Looking at it, I can definitely tell you that it probably makes noises. 100% does not mean it's paranormal. I know I'm probably ruining a lot of people's fun in that, and I'm deeply sorry. I'm not trying to ruin your fun. I gotta say the video's picked up a little bit. The Joe Rogan part was fine. It was interesting, but now that I'm in like Bobby Mackey's, I feel like I'm getting more excited. Like, is that weird of me to say? I don't think it's that weird.
Man, I don't know.
I don't like this. Is already.
This is so weird. We're gonna do anything for the
Yeah, it
demons,
is
okay?
actually.
Even if it's cold.
Sam, speak for yourself.
Okay,
You're my
sorry.
guy.
Bobby Mackey's.
This is weird. Coming from Rogan's.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not a comedy club, so like it doesn't have the happy vibes. But what was? Yeah.
Is there someone over there?
We all heard that though.
Yes.
Dude, apparently shadow figures is the most common sighting. You'll see just shadows darting everywhere.
This has everything though. It's like.
Again, that is one of the reasons why I feel like that part of it's already been debunked, especially if there's such a big electromagnetic field around there that's causing people to hallucinate. I mean, are they really even shadow figures at that point?
Shadows, things will scratch people. There's poltergeist.
Yeah, the scratches is something else. Scratches, and I don't know what to tell you about the whole fighting, getting beaten up by a ghost. I don't know. I mean, for all I know, the person beat the shit out of themselves and then try to sue. For all I know. There's just a lot of interesting things with Bobby Mackey's, though I will say that most of the time when I see an investigation happen here, people do catch stuff. So give it credit.
Activities, even like bar glasses flying everywhere.
I mean, below us is a literal portal to hell. Probably the most famous spot for hauntings in this country.
Should we start a tour then?
Let's do it.
Let's go see this place.
I'm Alex Reinzen. I give the tours during the weekdays, and I operate the pool on the weekend.
And you believe this place is super haunted?
I believe it.
All right, let's go check it out. This club was originally a whiskey distillery, but was closed in 1919 due to the Prohibition. Crime lords saw an opportunity to open speakeasies and gambling halls because at the time, mobsters controlled the town.
This used to be the casino back in the day, but it's the pool room now.
Back here we have what is called the creepy corner. So a lot of psychics have come through and they said that this is actually a portal to another world.
Right here?
Right over here.
Yeah, I'm back.
So you're gonna see obviously orbs, mist, shadow figures. You'll actually have the building shake every once in a while. It's not from vehicles driving by, but it feels like that. Yeah, it feels like my fat ass jumping, doesn't it? So anywho.
What about things like footsteps or knocks?
Definitely. So I've had them actually walking back here before.
Oh my god.
You gotta move from there.
I know, god damn it.
I was given a tour one time and I had an orb float from this table to the pool table, and then I heard the footsteps walk right by me and I was like, okay. Laura, she's actually seen a man standing at the end of the pool table here. He was wearing a jean cut and a red shirt and that he had long hair, but he was standing just like this, looking down towards the bar area.
Dude, okay, that's so weird. Because when we walked in here, we had no clue where anything was.
Yeah.
And right away, our attention was drawn to here. We get in here and we heard movement from this corner.
Yeah.
That's the corner.
Well, then.
That's the creepy corner.
So finally, Bobby Mackey came across this club. He felt this calling, almost like he was drawn to the building.
Which is weird because Joe Rogan felt the same feeling towards his club.
So Bobby bought this club and turned it into a music venue in 1978, which he still performs at to this day. And pretty much since the day he walked in, the paranormal activity started. Unfortunately, this story may come to an end because after our investigation, Bobby plans to make some renovations and possibly demolish the building.
No way!
Obviously, we have main stage. This is where Bobby performs.
No way. He's actually gonna demolish Bobby Mackey's? Oh, that sucks. Well, I mean, good on you guys for getting there when you guys did.
Every Friday and Saturday night. Now, a lot of people, when they take pictures of the stage, they'll get orbs and they'll get mists. Sometimes those mists look like faces. And other things that'll happen is the doorway on stage right or left, people will see an apparition either poking its head out or it'll do like a side step. I really don't like being back behind that stage. It's just, I always relate back to it being like being in mom and dad's bedroom close to Christmas time and you're finding the presents, you know, and you know they're gonna be home in about 5 minutes. That's exactly how it feels. You're like, get in and get the hell out. So it's really uncomfortable. One of my last tours, actually a couple weeks ago, I was standing here talking to him. There was a bit of light from the bar shining on this chair, and I noticed a shadow moving on it. And I was like, wait a minute. And I stopped my whole tour mid-sentence, and I watched the shadow move towards me, and I was like, hold on.
Whoa.
That was the heater. Okay. You're good. But anyway, it moved towards me. I walked over to see if there was any cars in the parking lot that might have, you know, shined the lights in. Nothing. Well, I came walking down. Yeah, that's what I can turn that off for y'all. Like, we just got to make sure we turn it back on. Something had walked down the bar towards us.
That's the loudest AC I've heard in my entire life. Holy shit.
All the haunted stories here at Bobby Mackey's have a singular origin point. Carl Lawson. Carl worked at the Bloody Bucket and became a manager at Bobby Mackey's. He even lived in the upstairs apartment for decades. As soon as Carl moved in, he started experiencing paranormal activity almost immediately, ranging from smelling perfumes to levitation and demonic possession. Carl would describe glasses flying across the room, full body apparitions, as well as cold hands choking him and throwing him to the ground.
After all of this, Carl's mental health rapidly declined, so they called a reverend who deemed him to be demonically possessed. And it got so bad that in 1993, they actually performed an exorcism on Carl for 6 hours in the kitchen area.
Ah, yep, I remember this footage. Holy shit, I did not expect to see this footage again. I remember this.
What makes this even crazier for us specifically is that these demonic entities called themselves Charlie and Sam. The demons would force Carl to scream, "This body is mine," that they had a right to be there because they have existed for 6,000 years.
I'm gonna help Carl to live a life of peace. Carl's not worth Yes, he is. It's not worth the lives it can cost. Now leave him alone. Leave him. Leave him. Leave him. Leave him.
This right here used to be the kitchen back in the day. This is where Carl supposedly had his exorcism performed.
Oh, wait, what? Right here? Do you personally believe he was demonically possessed?
I don't know. You know, maybe. Definitely had some negative things happen to me, so a lot of stuff that'll happen back.
See, well, I mean, that's interesting because I was going to say something. I didn't want to be insensitive because obviously I'm not that kind of person. I do believe in this kind of stuff. So keep that in mind when we talk about the paranormal. I do believe in it, and I do believe in demonic possession. However, I also believe in some people actually having some serious issues and can be affected by these serious issues. But, even he said he wasn't too sure about if he was really possessed or not. And I don't know.
Here is chairs and move. You'll hear footsteps.
Dude, we are already hearing footsteps.
A lot of times for me, what'll happen is I'll stand on the dance floor and I'll look back and I'll actually see shadow figures walking back and forth.
That is weird.
In front of the windows. Already has been happening to us.
And we were looking in that direction.
Yeah.
We're standing right where he said. Yeah. One time, Carl saw a spirit over by the bar, leading him to fall on this cactus decoration. And when it broke, thousands of spiders came out and crawled all over his body. He ran and jumped into the river behind Bobby Mackey's, but when he emerged, there were no spiders. So was it a dream? Was it a possession? We don't know. He even had a...
Okay, if he jumped into the water, the spiders would have been washed off of him. And he thought it was like he was imagining it. If there were actually spiders that jumped on you, and you jumped into the river, and they all got, and you made a giant good splash, more than likely all those spiders are just going to fall off your body. And he said when he emerged, they were not there anymore. So they probably drowned, or if they really were there. I don't know.
Story where a spirit tried to drown him in his own bathtub.
What's crazy is there's only been like 2 places where a demonic entity has actually tried to kill somebody, like the Bell Witch Cave and the Conjuring. And now here, shit.
You go down to the basement, you have to go outside.
Oh God. What we're about to experience might be one of the most demonic places in the entire world. And we're just gonna waltz in there like nothing?
Could this be Conjuring level?
I think so. From the demonic possessions, poltergeist activity, all the negativity.
All the stories we've heard our whole lives, to be walking in right now is so unreal.
Many believe that the source of all the negative activity here is due to the portal to hell in the basement.
The negative activity is mainly trickster spirits who target solo investigators rather than groups.
Physical interactions here are extremely common, where visitors have been pushed, have had their hair pulled, and have even experienced harsh scratches. Many religious artifacts, including cross necklaces, are targeted, leading a lot of people to believe this place is demonic.
We got the first sign we were not welcome. The water pipes around the basement started to burst.
Are you kidding me? Not at all, actually. Give me just a second here. Let me call Matt.
Oh, shoot.
Wow. What? No way.
What is happening?
That's not a sign to get out.
That just shows you how run down this place really is.
Yeah.
Because I think they're about to demolish it, right?
They are about to demolish it. This might be one of the last investigations here.
But wouldn't that like piss off the spirits?
100%. Yeah.
All right, let's shut the water main off real quick.
Okay.
Ugh, fuck.
What omen is that?
I don't know. I'm feeling weird though.
Why'd you do that?
Oh God.
Bad day to wear the hay dudes.
Oh no, not the hay dudes.
Hey dudes.
What is happening?
Down here even has a different vibe than up in
100%.
way different down here.
I'm gonna consider that like strike one. If you get 2 more obvious signs.
Was that not strike 2 right there?
Yeah,
Did you
like
see what happened?
something malfunctioned.
This pipe started bursting too.
Wait, where'd he go? He's so lonely. Yeah. Oh, backed it all the way out.
It's not working.
Dude, there's a big possibility we might not be able to film down here. Why?
It's getting worse.
Oh my god!
Wait, and another one over there. Wait, this thing is going down.
I don't know if we should stand
This
down
is
here.
crazy. What the fuck is happening?
2 strikes, guys. I'm fucking out of it.
Oh my god, this pipe just burst too. 1, 2, 3 pipes. It's like it's mocking us already.
Let's go make sure he knows about this.
Holy shit.
That was very over dramatically intense. Some pipes were bursting and they were like running around saying, oh my gosh, should we even be standing here? Like the whole building was about to collapse on them. I mean, obviously, yeah, it's a freaking moment of like, holy shit, but that's so sad that Bobby Mackey's is going to be demolished. And those pipes look old, man. It's like they have not replaced, it didn't look like they replaced much of anything. Honestly, it looks all very much old-esque. But we couldn't help but think this was a sign that we aren't welcome.
I'm gonna actually stop right here because I don't like hanging out in this room. So this is what I call the green room. Supposedly there's something in there that just doesn't like people being in there. There's a sink here that was up in the kitchen, and that's the one that filled with blood when Janet Mackey was being shoved into it.
Bobby Mackey's wife, Janet, was pushed up into a sink, and when she looked down in it, it was full of blood. She obviously panicked and ran away, but when she came back, all of the blood in the sink had disappeared.
I've actually heard chains being drugged through here. One tour I had a lady bring another ovulus. It said mother next killed. And there was a lady that was 4 months pregnant on my tour.
Do you think there was a little bit of a possibility that entity could have done all of this to steer us out of here?
It's done physical harm to people. It's scratched my wife before.
What?
Yeah, it scratched my wife. She had 3 scratches going down.
Oh my god.
See people being scratched, possessed. Where do you think the evil comes from here?
I mean, I know there's a lot
The
of
portal.
rumors about the well being used for satanic rituals and things like that. So I have no clue.
We know that there was kind of some mob activity here too. Do you think that has something to do with it? All the negative energy?
Very well believe it could be.
In 1943, a man named Buck Brady bought this building and named it the Primrose Country Club Casino. The Primrose started cutting into local mob.
If I'm not mistaken, I could be completely wrong about this, but I feel like a woman was murdered and her body or her head was cut off and thrown into the well. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me. If my memory serves me right.
Profits, and since Brady refused to sell the building, a mob man named Red was sent to pressure him.
Well, they saw this place after the casino opened up and how much money it was bringing in, and they wanted a slice of the pie. Buck didn't want to turn it over. Eventually, they started sending threats. Buck got tired of it. He ended up shooting a mobster by the name of Red Masterson, who did live, and when they went to trial, you know, everything was thrown out. Well, the mob approached him again, and they're like, look, you're gonna hand it over, or we're just gonna kill you. And so he handed it over.
In 1947, the building was left to the mob's control, which they opened as the Latin Quarter. This is where the club turned extremely violent. You can even see bullet holes in the wall.
It became the Latin Quarters, and that's when it was mob run. They were getting a lot of money from people that would win big, and they're like, all right, now we want our cut. And if they didn't comply, you know, they would do what the mob does.
There was a cell in the basement for those who couldn't pay their debts, and gambling cheaters were sent down there to be tortured in the dark. The tunnel beneath the casino was used to secretly transport alcohol to the club, but delivery men admitted later on that the mob would actually use these tunnels to get rid of barrels of concrete and throw them into the river.
Yeah, there was definitely some murders happening in this basement.
Yeah. The ritual of the well room.
On February 1st, 1896, the headless body of a 22-year-old woman
That's
was
what I
found
thought.
about 2 miles from Bobby Mackey's. Pearl Bryan had gone to go see her secret lover, Scott Jackson, but he found out that she was 5 months pregnant. Scott was enraged, so he teamed up with his roommate Alonzo Walling to help him induce a miscarriage. But after the official surgery failed, they attempted to do it themselves, but were unsuccessful. At this point, Pearl was barely clinging on to life, so they panicked and decapitated her in the woods.
Also, legend has it that Scott and Alonzo took Pearl's head and used it in a satanic ritual where they took it down to the basement of Bobby Mackey's and threw it down the well, but none of this is proven.
Both Scott and Alonzo were sentenced to a hanging. Due to the lack of rope, neither of their necks broke, so they slowly suffocated to death.
Thrashing and yelling and kicking around until the souls left their body.
Well, to hell, right over here.
It's not as deep as I imagined.
So it is capped off. That's because we do have the Licking River right behind us. Once it hits to a certain point, it'll actually come up and it'll flood. I've had a lot of stuff happen here. I've been grabbed in this room. I've had countless people scratched in this room. We've had things get thrown from the jail cell there.
That's the cell?
Weirdest vibes over there. I was like staring at it the whole time you were talking.
So yeah, we've had things thrown from there as well as shadow figures that like to come out as well as, you know, sneak in.
Not it. Oh!
Wrong game. This right here is the stairway to nowhere. They would have a trap door up there, and this led to the main office. You'll hear footsteps that typically stop right here in the threshold. You'll see white mists, you'll see black masses, things like that. I always get asked, you know, does anybody run out and scream and freak out? I'm like, all the fucking time. And I had one lady just going through, she was having a good time, laughing with the jokes, taking pictures, and she came in here, and I'm standing here talking, and she just breaks down, starts crying, and runs away. At the end of the night, she came up and she was apologizing. I'm like, man, please, I get it. And she goes, well, do you mind going through some pictures with me? She showed me a picture of me standing here, and you see something laying long ways like this. You can make out the body figure. It looked like it had 2 cat ear horns, but it had 2 yellow eyes.
Oh my god.
That sounds evil.
Other than this, the 3 haunted spots in the
I
basement.
would love to see that picture. I'm always told about this in haunted locations, that they have these crazy sounding pictures, but we never see the fucking pictures. It never happens. Like, oh, there was a picture of a fucking demon standing 7 feet over someone's head, and they have like fucking 5 arms and stuff and looking down on me with drool, and where's the picture?
Include the dressing room, the holding
Not saying,
cell.
look, I'm not saying he's a liar, but I would always love to see that. I want to see those pictures. It never happens.
And the room of faces.
There's extreme demonic activity in these rooms where feelings of panic, scratches, and burning sensations occur.
Right back into here, what we call the room of faces. What we have here looks like to be a demon looking up at the ceiling screaming. You can actually see eye, nostrils, mouth wide open, some fangs. I call this one the Grim Reaper. You can see the skeletal face, the hood, cloak, arm sticking out, maybe the scythe. You also have the lady laying in bed here. You can see her dark hair resting on a white pillow, her head, her neck. It looks like she's either wearing a scarf or her hair straight over, her arm dangling down.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
George W. Bush. Because it kind of looks like old W. You all have seen a picture of Pearl Bryan. This right here, to me, looks like her. You can actually see her chin, her mouth, her nose, eyes, and she had real poofy hair right up top.
Oh.
Whoa. Weird.
Do you think Pearl haunts here?
I've heard stories that she does.
What about Johanna?
I think there is definitely a spirit here that could be Johanna.
What does that mean?
You get a lot of people who talk about the rose-scented perfume and how...
What was that?
Was that down here?
That sounded
down here.
Must say it was up there.
I thought it was down here.
It sounded like right there.
That sounded like it was actually down here. Not
I heard that. I thought it was...
ceiling.
Yeah.
Do you think, because like Bobby Mackey's is gonna tear this down and like renovate completely, do you think that that could like spark the haunting because they know there's about to be change?
When the talk that they were supposedly going to tear down, when that started, it got pretty wild here. You know, a lot of things were happening. I would be in this room. At one point, I had something come over when I asked who was here, and it went, the devil. And then all of a sudden, in the back over here in the corner, you just heard a low growl. I have a friend down here I call my smart-ass friend, or I also call him Peeves from Harry Potter. For the longest time, he was my smart-ass friend because he gave me a lot of yups, maybes, and nopes. Until I was like, all right, I'm going to give you a name. It's Peeves. And he said, no, Sheriff. And I said, okay, Sheriff Peeves. And he was like, no, Sheriff.
Wow.
The sheriff that got this place shut down is still here making sure that shit's going straight and narrow, right? But you see that we also have toys. Yeah. This is because we do have children's spirits that haunt the place. It could be from anybody that lived up and down the road here.
Taking the form of a little girl would make you be more accepting to talking to this thing.
Exactly.
And letting
What is that
going on?
Something is literally moving over there.
You hear it?
Yeah, no, it's
happening right
it's still.
It was definitely back there.
One of the most famous spirits here is Johanna Jewel, and her story originates with Carl Lawson as well. The story goes that Carl was awoken by a young girl spirit who told him to go dig a hole in the basement. He took a pickaxe and ended up discovering the 1860s distillery well, along with a bunch of handwritten notes. One of the notes said, "My name is Johanna, and I beg you to help me. I'm a prisoner of hell. Go search the spotlight room." And when Carl went to go search this spotlight room, he found a journal that described the entire life of Johanna.
She was a dancer during the Latin Quarter era and fell in love with a man named Robert Randall. Both Johanna and Robert are known to haunt the club today. Now, her journal was transcribed, but the original was accidentally burnt in a fire, so we actually don't know how much of her story is true. The Latin Quarter dressing rooms are still in the basement today, and this is where Johanna manifests with the smell of roses and the touch on the elbow.
So this right here is Johanna's dressing room. We do get a lot of activity in here as far as the perfume scent. Chairs will move, hair gets touched. We had one person catch an apparition of a man hanging from the rafters.
Holy shit.
That's how they believe Robert Randall was killed, Johanna's lover.
How do you explain the footprints on the wall?
They run wild when we're not here. No, it's just where somebody's wild.
Wait, so casually.
But yeah, definitely pictures in here. I actually had somebody take a picture of me one time leaning in the doorway, and there was a man standing with his arm around me. You can see he was wearing a flannel shirt, blue jeans, and boots.
Do you hear that?
What
the fuck is that?
Out there.
That's not
me. Something moved out there.
Yeah, no, I was hearing that.
What'd you hear?
I just like, once again, like something like we're running.
Yeah.
That scared the crap out of me.
When leaving the basement, the guide saw that he had been making all the noises.
What'd you just say?
I saw a shadow like walk by back towards the dressing rooms.
No. Oh, wait, with the light is still on over there.
You just heard a noise like right there.
I turned back to look and something had caught my eye back there.
Time to do this by ourselves now.
Let's go.
Right here, obviously, we have the bathrooms. We have a lot of people that they say that the trash cans have been thrown at them and things like that.
I remember that. Yep. The trash can.
No, you're kidding, right?
What happened?
Literally, we're walking from inside the bathroom, and then from right here, we just hear.
What?
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Not even a slight.
Dude, there's nothing even over here.
What the fuck was that? Was that?
That was it again.
What was that? That literally just happened in front. That
Yeah.
literally just
But,
happened in front of our eyes.
What is happening?
Dude, I thought it was this, like, just being loose.
Solid.
Something.
Okay.
Is that what we heard downstairs? Because downstairs is like.
Yeah, it was like this.
Exactly like that. It was exactly like
This
that.
literally what just happened in front of us.
I heard that right when
We were all in the like gift shop area. No one was out here. You guys are both in here.
Yo, that's
In
not
there,
cool.
doing our business.
Yeah, doing our
walking
thing.
out, joking around, and then all of a sudden just appear and have it on the wall.
Like that.
Oh my god, guys!
Terrifying. What the hell?
Dude, he said he doesn't experience much down here, and we get it after like 5 minutes.
I was gonna say,
here.
we haven't even started anything.
No. Dude, that's so freaky though.
Oh.
What the hell?
What? Okay, I don't.
we need to go pee here.
I
and
know.
Feel safe.
Do you want to pee with me, Dakota?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah, use the buddy system tonight, boys.
Yeah.
That wasn't you.
Is it? Okay, hold on.
Wait, yeah, walk.
Hallway.
What the fuck was that?
Let me just walk the hallway.
No shot.
No.
Wait, I'm gonna try something real quick.
Dude,
No!
what's happening? What? Dude, what?
3 times now.
That scared me.
I for sure thought it was gonna be just from us walking, like it would do something, but no.
No. Yes, exactly like that.
Colby!
Colby, we're trying to get an experiment done.
Like something's fucking with us already.
And the pipes burst downstairs? Like, what?
What is happening?
We literally just got left alone and okay.
We didn't hear many noises at Joe Rogan. It's like it's a lot of like device stuff, but now we've already heard noises down there when we first walked in.
That was bizarre. Okay, that was a little bit bizarre. I gotta give you that. And it was kind of cool that they actually tested the walk thing, because I was like sitting here thinking it could be the floor and maybe the wood, and no, but apparently it's not. And you can definitely tell between knuckles hitting the wall. I don't know. Interesting.
Shadow figures, everything.
Guys, I think we can, we
can confirm it.
I think
The place is haunted.
the place is haunted. I think we confirm.
But we gotta figure out why.
All right, now we have Bobby Mackey's here to ourselves. Everyone has exited the building. Got the envoy. Meter goes back yes or no, and then if a spirit were to touch or physically interact with this, it will go off.
We also got to keep an eye out over there because apparently Carl was seen sitting right there, peeking his head around the corner. Behind this corner is where the creepy corner is. And we heard footsteps already.
We've already been hearing so much tonight, dude.
So much.
This is like a good central area. Just kind of see where it takes us.
Just as a general thing, if there's anybody here at Bobby Mackey's that wants to talk to us tonight, please make yourself known. Come up and touch this little green light. We'll know you're here.
It's definitely spiking.
Thank you. Is anybody here that wants to talk to us?
Yes.
You can give us any other sign as well. Tap or any of those things that you were doing earlier. We want to know you're here.
Oh, yep.
There's definitely something.
I swear I keep hearing like little footsteps back there.
If you can hear our voices, can you come a little closer to us?
Can you tell us yes or no if there's something evil here?
Not much was happening. So we moved to the creepy corner where we heard footsteps earlier.
So we are in the creepy.
Which, by the way, sorry to interrupt you. That's going off.
Red.
Solid, staying solid.
Go closer to this corner.
Yo, dude, that's weird.
Because there's no like electrical anything in that corner there. Are you standing right there? Are you standing in front of us?
If you are, could you go tap this device right here? It said no while it did it.
So is it trying to trick us in a sense?
We heard a bunch of knocks and footsteps over here earlier. Was that you? If so, could you make those noises happen again or go and let us know on this device? Did you hear that? That's the door shaking.
Really?
Right after I asked.
A lot of things have been happening in threes.
Isn't that mocking the Holy Trinity?
Yes, it is.
3.
Oh!
It's like
It was this exit.
Was that Carl's apartment?
Oh, wait,
Right there.
Right in there.
It's right through that hallway.
Well, that was right after I asked too.
Are there multiple spirits right here? Can you give us a yes or no?
Get on
More
over
than
there.
One of you.
Go check it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there more than 10 spirits here in this building?
What was
What
that?
was that? That was a voice.
No.
Okay.
So it's less.
Less than 10.
Less than 10.
But there are multiple.
Can you tell us yes or no if we'll be dealing with something evil tonight?
Dude.
What?
That light by the bar just turned off and on.
What? Which one? Which one?
Flicker. The one to the right.
That's right where we just heard that.
Was that a sign? Again, our question is if there's anything evil here with us tonight.
Could you make that light flicker or make that noise happen again over there?
Yes.
Yes.
What'd
Lights
you
turn off.
Something evil. Also noting that this
No.
has been on
That's just
3.
solid.
And there's no electrical.
They turned off everything.
Okay, again, what was that?
Yeah, did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was like a shuffle.
Is there someone over there?
We're gonna be here all night. How do you feel about that? Are you okay with us being here all night?
Yeah, do you like that we're here?
That was a little girl's voice. That was a girl's voice.
Voice.
Dude, I'm not trying to freak you out, but I thought I... No, it wasn't.
Okay,
I gotta
again,
go back
what
and
was
listen to
Yeah,
that.
did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was like a shuffle.
Is there someone over there?
We're gonna be here all night. How do you feel about that? Are you okay with us being here all night?
Yeah, do you like that we're here?
That was a
Yeah,
little girl's
wow.
voice. That was a girl's voice. Dude, I'm not trying to freak you out, but I thought I... No, was it not a little girl? It said Sam.
Did anybody else hear?
I heard just a little girl voice, but I didn't hear what it said.
There's no one outside. There's no one inside with us.
We're just trying to figure out who is with us. You said there's multiple of you. Yes.
Yes.
We just want to know, do you like that we're here? Do you enjoy company?
Do you want us to leave? Do you not enjoy our company? Yes.
Would you be more comfortable if there was just one of us tonight? Are you intimidated by crowds? If Sam went somewhere alone tonight by himself, that's Sam right there, would you like that? Would you like that if he was alone?
What said your name? Yes!
Oh.
Damn.
I don't like going alone when there's little girl spirits that might be fucking demons.
Might not be the location to go alone anywhere.
Yeah. No. Yes.
Are the spirits that we've been talking to comfortable with us inviting a few more spirits in? We just want to get the story straight of Bobby Mackey's.
Yes, that's
All right,
good.
guys, we have like a ritual.
Want to do the ritual?
Same ritual we did over at Joe's.
Worked last time.
Worked last time.
I'm scared though, because it worked at Joe's.
It said no. Well, we're doing it anyway.
Yeah, sorry.
It's creepy though, because it worked well at Joe's, and that place is very lightly haunted. This place is insanely haunted.
Before we get into the ritual, which is going to be terrifying, if you guys want to see the behind the scenes and other stupid stuff that we are doing on these trips, go to exploreclub.com for all exclusive content. Link down below.
We're all naked on there, all of us.
Let's see this naked.
nice.
I have an anonymous account in the club, and
It's hot.
it's hot.
Worth it!
But then, a phone in Carl's old apartment. Nuh-uh. They told us the area shouldn't have power.
Why is the phone ringing?
Yeah, why is the phone ringing right now?
Didn't you say everything was like off?
Yeah, and there's no one here.
Wait,
Wait, hold on. Is that
in Carl's room?
Is that in Carl's room?
Wait, where's that coming from?
It is.
It's in Carl's room?
What the? Let's see if there's a message.
Dude.
Dude, they got... What?
What the hell was that, dude?
Okay, we're not even allowed to go in there.
No one is allowed to go in there.
Dude, that would give me freaking shit.
Wait,
That was out of nowhere.
wasn't it earlier we were saying that we were hearing footsteps near his room or his room,
yeah,
and now
this
we're
door.
hearing this? We're getting led towards this area that
But
we're not even
someone's
supposed to be in.
almost up there.
Who calls this place at midnight?
Then we heard our music box go off, except it was nowhere to be found.
What's going on?
Where is it? Where is it?
Over here.
Where'd you put it?
Where is it?
Wait, where'd it go?
Where is it?
Dude, no joke.
Where is it?
I put it.
Where did you put it?
I put it right here. It was on this ledge.
Yo, Colby, as soon as you walked into the bathroom, the music box started going off in here, in this other room. And then we have no idea
no
where the
music
fuck
box.
it is. And there's no one else in this entire place.
But the sound came from here.
Are you sure you didn't pack it up?
Oh, dude, I literally left it here after, like, I haven't came back since.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Where the fuck is it?
Where is
Where
it
is the
actually?
music box? We've had 2 interruptions now trying to set up this ritual. The phone.
Okay, everybody, take a breather. Calm down. Holy shit. Compose yourself. Take yourselves back a little bit. I understand things are getting intense, but...
And now the music box that's somehow gone.
We got a lot of the names written down of the people that haunt this place, so let's burn it and put it in the jar. Earlier tonight, we went to the Licking River, which flows north and could be possibly the reason why this place is haunted, and we grabbed some water right here. Wait, guys, wasn't it an empty fucking jar before?
Yeah, and then you poured the water in to let it not burn anymore.
Correct.
Should we go empty the other jar?
No. Let's go pour this back
Yeah,
into
yeah.
the other
River.
jar. The river. And we'll do this all over again. This will come into play later.
We're scared to code. Oh.
I'm out here.
Should we kiss our friend Dakota?
Okay, so you'll be the jar holder opener.
We are out in the front, summoning all the spirits that have to do with Bobby Mackey and all the possible deaths that have to do with the history.
We're inviting all of these spirits on this piece of paper to come join us tonight. All right.
Doing it again.
It must be cold out.
It worked last time.
So all the names are on fire.
All right, calling all spirits.
That looks fucking terrifying. Now let's summon them inside. Let's go.
Let's do it.
We're summoning all the spirits here at Bobby Mackey's to come communicate with us tonight. Starting with you, Pearl Brian, Pearl Brian, Pearl Brian.
Johanna Jewel.
Buck Brady. Buck Brady.
Jackson. Scott Lonzo Walling.
Robert Randall, Robert Randall.
Let's go set up the experiment, see if it worked.
Okay.
While Project Fear was helping Colby set up the experiment, Sam had an idea. What was your idea?
Alright, this is one of the most demonic places we've ever been, and I just want to make sure this whole thing works. A lot of people say Johanna is not actually a real person, not a real spirit, and the things that impersonate her might not be a human spirit. So I want to test that theory by doing this ritual one more time. And no better place to do it than right outside the basement. I have one piece of paper, and it just says Johanna Jewel. I'm gonna invite whatever spirit is trying to mask itself as Johanna Jewel to come here and make yourself known tonight.
Well, he did say that he was pretty much a daredevil in the sense because he really wants to prove that the paranormal exists, which if you believe in Satori and Cody's method, then you have no reason not to believe in the paranormal anymore, right? So take that for what you will. He does do a lot. You got to give him credit where credit's due. He does do a lot to try to prove it, so I got to give him credit.
Spirit of Johanna, or whatever inhuman spirit, show yourself tonight. Johanna Jewel, Johanna Jewel, Johanna Jewel. Alright guys, this is the door to Carl's. This leads to the staircase upstairs in the spotlight room. The spotlight room is the location that Carl found the rest of Johanna's journal. Whether it's real or not, that would be where her spirit is. I'm gonna leave this jar with the ritual water here, as well as a static box and a camera. And then I'm gonna get back to the other guys. Are we ready?
What?
Are you ready?
Huh?
This is right where Carl Lawson was trying to be exorcised.
Like the video you saw of the possession, he's sitting here and the priest is there.
That's terrifying. You are going under right here doing the Ganfield experiment for the second time
Again.
ever in one video. I just think this is the coolest looking experiment we've ever done.
Yeah?
Oh,
this
my
looks
God.
actually insane.
Oh yeah, that's not falling out.
Here we go.
Nice.
That looks good.
Oh, that's bright as fuck.
Oh, this
You want me to turn that on for you?
I only see red.
Up.
Is there someone here with us?
Do you imagine that door opens?
Now.
So you weren't here earlier. Is that correct?
It was the back of something? Back? Motherfucker.
So you don't like us here? Is that what we're getting?
With the fire?
The fire.
Oh, yeah.
The burned.
Oh, yeah.
Burning of the names.
We wrote down a bunch of names in this jar. Can you maybe tell us your name?
They're repenting.
Oh, God. Are we
They're
talking about the
repenting.
spirits that are here?
What are they repenting over?
They are moving backwards.
Can you give us a number?
Out.
Are we talking to someone whose name is in that jar?
Deranged.
You talking about one of the people that was possessed here?
Ghost.
Can you confirm?
Portal on the floor.
I was just gonna ask. I was literally just gonna ask about the portal. Can you confirm that there's a portal to hell?
Oh my
Dude,
God.
I was gonna say like coming out of. Talking
on YouTube.
I mean, this is for YouTube. Do you know what that is?
Camera.
Oh my God, yes, it does. Wait.
I'll find you.
Is there more
I'll find
spirits
you.
here than just the ones that we brought in?
Religion.
I know people.
Yes.
People who come here with crosses or have crosses get attacked.
Aren't you guys wearing crosses?
Dude, you got 3 more in.
What?
3 more than we originally asked?
Yeah.
It's been
threes.
It's been
Threes
all
again.
night.
3 more spirits than the original names on.
He shouldn't do that.
You have something against religion?
If you...
What?
Warning.
Oh, crap.
This is starting to get dark.
How come none of the exorcisms
It's been
done
dark.
here have worked out? They haven't.
We drowned down here.
What the fuck? Wait, can you confirm if you died here?
Thank you. Not here.
Okay, not here.
I'm broken.
Oh,
Down there.
She's broken.
And she didn't die here. She got killed somewhere else. Is this Pearl Bryan? Can you confirm this is Pearl Bryan?
A lady.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's me.
Oh, fuck, dude. Wait,
So we're talking to Pearl Bryan.
I can't wait. Okay, I cannot talk at all with this going on, but I'm starting to see some weird shit.
What are you saying?
What are you saying?
For a second, there was just like it almost looked like smoke or something was going like around my eyes. Were your hands like right here at all?
No.
It looked like this. Little shadows passing by my eyes.
Everything is making sense. So keep
Okay,
going. If
yeah,
you,
keep
if
going.
you see anything more, just let us know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who possessed Carl? Was Carl actually possessed by a demon? Can you
Story.
Is it not true?
What was affecting him?
I can tell you even more.
Are you the thing that was possessing Carl?
Maybe.
That's not good.
That's not important.
That's not important.
What the fuck? There's more?
You're a fool.
The thing, dude, the thing, you know, the thing that was supposed to be a demon. Are we talking directly to a fucking demon? That's
Give me, and then they're filming.
It's like they can see us.
Yeah.
This is definitely an intelligent spirit.
You don't
Music box.
What?
Maybe it was the one fucking with the music box?
Tonight.
What's gonna happen tonight?
Is that a warning?
Be careful.
Dude. Tonight, be careful. Fuck. Dude.
This is not good.
Oh my God.
Something.
Are you gonna hurt one of us?
Alright guys, that image is back a little bit. I'm gonna try to explain it, but I can't hear myself talk at all. It's again like a smoky visual where it's not solid objects, it's just hazy, smoky.
Like a fire?
Man, it looks like right in the center of the ping pong balls, there's like a dark circle that's just emerging.
Like a.
And then the smoke around it is just getting bigger and bigger, and the hole is slowly getting bigger.
I just, what the fuck just happened? I've never.
What is your hearing?
I don't know.
400?
I heard like a crumple or whatever like that, and almost like pressure in my ear.
I looked over at you.
Weirdest thing in the world.
Like you were in pain.
Yeah, no, it
was me.
So
It was me.
oh my God.
From the woods.
From the woods.
What happened in the woods?
We were there.
Who was there? Who's affecting Sam right now? Did you just touch him?
Did you just touch me on my ear?
It happens.
What are you trying to do right now?
Do you guys smell cigarettes?
No.
Is that?
I just got a whiff of like cigarette smoke right now.
No.
I don't smell it.
Heat wave. Never. They killed me.
They killed me.
Who's they?
Scott or Alonzo killed Pearl. The one we're talking about.
Poker?
They killed me.
Yeah.
Poker.
Little girl.
Do you know if there's a demonic energy in the basement, Pearl?
Leave immediately.
Way.
Let's get him out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh god, okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I was actually getting really invested. My freaking eyes started watering. Oh god.
You ready, man?
I'm ready.
Time to get scary.
Just look out for rocks. I hear they get thrown at people.
Good luck.
No
See
shit.
ya.
Hello?
Yeah, it's a mistake. You made a mistake.
There's a footstep over there. That's Joanna's room, and this is the green room. He literally says he doesn't even want to stand in this room usually. There was 2 knocks above me.
I don't hear him screaming.
I think that's the building.
Please doing all right.
Is it wrong that I hope he gets a demon? I just think it'd be really cool.
Alright, I'm gonna come into the room with the portal. If there's anyone here, I'm alone. I've heard that is the best way to get your attention. Feel free to say hi.
I understand.
Now it's pitch black.
I understand that they're going out there inviting these things to come at them, but I truly do not want any of them to get a demon attached. I really don't. I think it could ruin lives, and it's just one of those things I don't wish on anybody.
There's the cell. If you want to show yourself,
I do not like those
you
stairs.
say right here is a portal to hell. If that's true, make a sound. Johanna, are you in here?
I cannot take my eyes off that mirror. Cigarette smell.
We're about to do our final
I just put that together. Didn't they say like he smelled cigarettes and there's a pile of cigarettes down there?
investigation. If you can make yourself known, tell us your story. We want to understand why this place is known to be one of the most demonic locations in the entire United States. I welcome you to tell your story. What the fuck was that? Yo!
That was like 5 minutes.
There was a lot of noises, I'll tell you that, but I think we're ready.
We got a bunch of trigger objects here. Roses, flowers for Johanna.
Cigarettes too? Did she? Wait, I smelled a cigarette. Is that a manifestation of hers?
Probably, yeah.
Let's see if she's here.
Is there anybody over there? Johanna? If you want, at any point tonight, you can show us that you're here by walking in front of this little box, and it will do that.
We also have the obelisk right here. If you want to come up and talk to it, you can come choose any word from the dictionary and we'll be able to understand what you're trying to say.
And finally, the REM pod.
Planet after being in this planet?
If you want, you can also come up to this little red light, shoots out a little...
Ooh! Ah, there you go.
Immediately.
Perfect. Oh my gosh, thank you. Perfect. Johanna, if that's you, can you just give us one more confirmation? Oh my god.
In the pitch dark.
You're the only one who's going to be able to see.
Let me just show the audience. It might look like it's really bright, but it's not. We are shooting in night vision. So this is what we're seeing.
I can't see anything.
I don't like this at all.
So I'm going to turn on the Alice box right now. This is a device that has a word database inside of it. It's kind of like the Ovilus. See if we can get anything to talk to us. If there's any spirits in here, anyone who wants to talk to us, you can choose words in this device.
Pearl, are you still here with us? We were talking to you earlier, at least we believe it was you. Can you confirm that you're still here with us?
Pearl, we're here tonight to tell your story, and we'd love to get some answers.
Solid. It says
solid.
I've been to a lot of places that have had dark entities before, and this is exactly what all those places feel like.
Pole.
Pole? P-O-L-E? Maybe it was trying to say pearl.
It might not have that word in the database. Can you do another P word for us?
Why would it not have pearl?
No, wait.
Poem.
No, you're joking.
And then probably.
Probably.
No
way, dude.
2 P words.
Holy fuck.
That's insane.
What the?
That's
It has-
insane. That's
It has it's probably and poem, but it doesn't have the word pearl.
insane.
Because we were standing far away. Johanna, can you step away for a second? If you... Peace. Channeling peace. 3! No way! No way! It's at 3.
It's at 3.
Everything has been 3.
Johanna, can you confirm that you're here one more time by touching this red light right here or going in front of this little music box? Just want to make sure we're talking to you specifically.
Oh, right there, boom.
Wait, so Johanna's...
Oh my god. I don't know what that means. Johanna, if you are a real person who performed at this nightclub, can you go up to the REM pod and touch it again, just like you have been?
Is the story true?
Over. Oh!
So the story's true.
I mean, there's no record of it, but yeah, Johanna might be a real person.
Johanna, if you know the name Robbie Randall, could you come up to the red light and touch it like you've done before?
I apologize for yawning as much as I have. I've had like barely any coffee today. I'm trying to cut back on it a little bit. So if you notice I look tired and I'm yawning, that's literally what's been going on. Just lack of coffee.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you.
That was her lover. So it is true.
Pearl, before you were trying to give us a warning to leave immediately, do you have another warning for us now that we're downstairs in the basement?
Anguish.
Anguish, that means like pain, right? So a lot of people when they come down here to talk to Pearl, they bring pennies and they face them head up to trigger Pearl because obviously, you know, she lost her head.
She's decapitated.
Beast.
Holy shit. Anguish and then beast.
Basically, that's like demon type stuff.
Isn't that the same like the mark of the beast?
Is the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is the devil.
Bell.
Johanna, is there something darker here? An energy that's maybe more malevolent?
Yeah, Joe.
If I'm not mistaken, in Beauty and the Beast, Beast, of course, is the name of the beast. Isn't Belle the name of the girl that the beast falls in love with? I did not expect to get Disney references in this, but there are flowers and stuff.
Is there something evil here? Is the portal to hell an actual portal? Did you tell Carl Lawson to go dig it up?
Stab. Cloister.
Oh.
Stab?
Let's see if we can turn off the temperature. There.
Stab. Did anybody get stabbed?
Pearl got decapitated.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
We feel like she's already here. We're just gonna do this to possibly keep her here.
Dude, I can't believe it said beast. Like,
Beast.
What's up with the
After,
camera?
like talking about, is there a certain
What is going on?
that we
Yeah,
should watch
it's
out
bothering my
for?
eyes.
Weird. Look at the screen.
What?
He's blinking on us.
You guys are like flickering. The IR light's not.
IR light's fine.
I'm gonna turn it. Okay. Okay, that was weird. It just like something.
That had
just
been camera
happened.
malfunction.
Just stop.
It's fine now. Pearl, can you give us one more word to let us know that there's something evil down here? We know you just said beast, but we're looking for a double confirmation, just like you did with the 2 P words.
Pearl, you were giving us warnings before, and we just want to make sure that we are aware of what we're dealing with. Can you let us know what we're dealing with?
I'm not a fan of it going completely silent like this.
Pearl just warned us about the beast. Then we put the pennies down. That's supposed to trigger Pearl. I mean, maybe she got upset and left. But now we're left with whatever the beast is.
Is it true that something evil here...
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was Pearl and I was decapitated and my head was thrown down a well and you're putting pennies up to insult me at the fact that I got decapitated, I probably wouldn't want to talk to you either. Let's just be real.
Scratch them. Do you know of something here that's able to do that?
Are you able to do that? Silence now.
Yeah.
It's almost like she left. Is there anybody else that wants to come through? Maybe not Johanna. If so, please make yourself known. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wait, that has not happened before.
That is insane.
That's its way of just like, didn't it say earlier upstairs it didn't even want to talk to us?
Yeah. Wait, so this new thing that just came in was like, oh, I don't want to make himself known.
So this is the room where Alex, the guy who gave us the tour earlier, this is the room he said he feels the most uncomfortable in. It's the room right between the room with faces on the wall and the portal. So we're gonna leave the EMF rope on the ground, and if anything comes around here, we will see it because it'll flash.
Bless you. All right, so we set up the tripwire. That one's going off. That one's going off right next to us. Can you walk into the direction you want us to go?
More.
More?
There more you want to show us? Which way should we be going?
Lean.
Who do you guys think this is right now? Do you think we're still talking to Pearl?
It is really hard to tell because you never know if you're talking to something that is Pearl or something that's trying to mimic something else.
I don't know if Pearl's still here, but she definitely just warned us about this darkness here, this evil.
If something else wants to come in here, I'm gonna open the door.
Oh my god.
If anything is out there in the rest of the basement, feel free to come into Johanna's room and talk to us. We want to understand what's down here.
That probably was them, yeah.
Oh! Someone's back. Did someone new just come in? If so, give us a sign.
There it is.
You keep saying 3 the entire night. Is that trying to... Yes.
Didn't you just turn that off? Fame.
It was talking about YouTube and like recording and camera upstairs too.
It sounds like one thing here, like Johanna was cool with talking to us, and then we got like something tried. Dude, we got something that did not want to talk to us, literally said no.
But who came in?
Under.
Under.
You gotta think about it, like Carl was told to start digging underneath the floorboards. That's what he did, and he found the well.
There's so much though.
Okay, you guys aren't seeing it, but one of my lights over here was just flickering nonstop, like really hardcore flickering, kind of like their camera was. Caught my attention for a second. It stopped now, but it was doing it. That was weird.
Activity
Must have been just malfunction.
Who knows how many people were actually murdered in this basement? You can follow me into this room.
What'd it say?
Leg.
That's weird. She had her head cut off, or whoever we're talking to. Dude, I don't even think this is Pearl anymore. I'm sorry, but after...
Whoa, all of them just went off.
All of them did.
All of them just went off.
They're freaking out. I don't even know if I got that on camera.
That's the first time I've ever seen them all go off.
Right when I put
That's a shame too, you didn't catch them on camera.
Aim, leg, and then aim.
What do you mean by aim?
There it is.
What the hell?
There it is.
Try to get this on camera. It's so hard to see in night vision. Every single light on this chain just like flickered at once.
Like just like that. Can you make them all go off again?
Joe.
Joe?
Just got Joe.
Johanna.
Light.
Light?
Light.
Just like the lights on the ground. Can you make them go off? No, just like that. Just like that.
Got it. I got that one.
Better.
Dude, what is happening? I don't even know what to think right now.
Shit.
What happened?
Priest.
Cramped.
Priest?
Priest.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it just literally felt like a Charlie horse for a second.
Like right when you walked out of the...
It said leg before.
Oh god, it did say leg.
Before.
It said leg the second you walked in, and then the second you walked out, you felt something.
And it said aim.
Still like, I don't know.
What does it feel like?
Feels like it's a little cramped up right now. Ow.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you doing something to Alex's leg?
Okay, hold on. It actually like feels like it's burning.
Burning?
Hold that. Dude. Oh fuck.
Oh, there is a leg.
It just said received. It just said received.
What the fuck? I gotta get this on camera.
Dude, you're bleeding.
Did you run into something, dude?
No. Dude, it actually feels like
Holy
it's burning
shit.
right now.
You guys done?
We just got done.
Wait, what the
This is not good.
No joke.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know. My leg cramped up and then it started to burn.
No fucking way. Just like, oh my god.
Before we got leg.
When I walked
On
in
that,
there, it said
leg. Right when I walked in.
What?
When I walked out is when it felt like something just like cramped up in my leg.
You felt that happen?
I felt it like a ball just cramp up in my leg and I thought it was nothing and then it started to burn.
And you're sure you did not run into
Dude, I know.
Well, no, it was on.
I was standing right here most of the time.
Wait till you watch our footage. You're gonna freak out.
Dude, all of the lights were going off too at the same time.
Before our final investigation, Alex had to take a break. Understandable. He just got scratched.
Dude, what just happened? Are you good?
I'm fine, but that's like I don't think we should be messing around with this. I've never been like attacked like that.
And it freaking warned us. It said leg, and we had no idea what that meant. It said aim.
And then the second we lifted up his pant leg, it said received.
Yeah.
And received is just like here. That was the warning.
Yeah, that might have been.
There's only
Now,
so many.
Pretty sure Zach Baggins also was scratched here. Now, from if that was true or not, I don't know. Zach Baggins is a showsman, so I just don't know. But would that give him more credibility? Yeah. This probably would give him more credibility if it is legitimately that these guys literally got a scratch. Yeah, 100%. In the same location, too.
Warnings that we can take before they're just like, these guys are not getting it.
Exactly.
Like, they're not going to leave.
We have to do something aggressive to get them out of here.
That is fucking messed up, dude.
That was like worse than anything I've ever gotten. Yeah. Anything like Chris has got. That was like boiling up. Like as if it was not just a scratch, but also a burn. Are we sure this is safe?
After seeing that, I don't think so.
If this was anybody else, any other guest, I would say let's get out of here. These guys obviously do the paranormal stuff a lot, so I think they're down. Either way, I say let's keep it very quick.
Estes Method final investigation. And again, I do want to apologize. I have not been talking a whole lot, guys. Bobby Mackey's investigation is a lot more interesting than Joe Rogan's Comedy Club, in my personal opinion. It actually picked up a lot with this. So I'm very happy and satisfied with this part of the segment. The first part, I was a little bit worried. It was just joke after joke after joke, and it was just kind of not a whole lot was going on, which is fine. That doesn't happen all the time. You don't get a whole lot. Just didn't interest me all that much. And maybe it's just, I don't know. I don't know what it was. It was just, it wasn't interesting all that much to me. But the Bobby Mackey's is a little bit more something. And the guy got scratched, which I'm not sure if he was going to want to continue. I think that's him under, actually. I think they just put him in the Estes Method. Jesus.
Here, Alex is under, because apparently it wants to tell him something specific.
Let's make this quick.
Can you hear us? Is there somebody here? Here.
Oh, immediately.
That's fine.
That's immediate.
Do you have a name?
Or could you give us a clue of who you are?
Stop. That might be something that we just talked to. Again, it did not. It was like
Inside.
Immediately. Did you come from inside Bobby Mackey's?
Look behind.
Oh, inside the fucking well. Is this well truly a portal, like they say?
Sort of.
Sort of. How
Damn.
did the hauntings start here?
Is the same entity that possessed Carl, is that the same thing that just did this to Alex's leg? Are we dealing with something demonic?
You already know.
You already know. And dude, we know because it's 3. You just said that.
Dude, sinners.
Sinners?
Dude,
What?
Fuck.
keep this very quick. This is definitely
This is not
fucking
good.
demonic.
Why is there something evil here? Why is there a demon here? Where did you come from?
Always in here.
What? That was perfect. That was actually perfect.
Can this portal or whatever ever be closed?
Torn down.
Torn down.
That robbery.
Torn down.
Or renovated.
Yeah, they're getting rid of everything.
Like they're
Stop it.
Doesn't like us talking about it.
Or would tearing down stop it?
Would tearing down this building, would that stop this portal? Would that finally put an end to this?
What was that?
You'll see.
No, that was over here.
Wait, guys, let's go.
What?
There was a giant knock behind you.
What? Dude, no.
Fucking footsteps.
Okay, go. Grab this stuff.
Leave us alone.
Oh my god. You cannot follow us.
I think it lived up to its reputation.
Yeah, this compared to
I'm kind of bummed out. I'm kind of bummed out at the last minute there. Literally only like 2 minutes, if that, with the Estes Method at the end. And it was actually getting pretty interesting. And the fact that this might be the last time that anybody's going to investigate Bobby Mackey's, I'm kind of disappointed to see them end it that quickly. Because it's like, if this is the last time, you might want to do your investigation thoroughly. Now, obviously, it's not like I can't blame them if there is something demonic there, but also at the same time, I'm like, you guys also kind of brought a ritualistic thing to this place, and you're opening up to doing all this stuff, especially Sam, doing that thing in front of the basement. I mean, I think you didn't need to end it there. I think you could have gone on longer. I really do. I really do.
It's insane.
There's a reason why this has decades of history.
1000%.
It's never been investigated.
All right, let's get out of here.
Well, the sun was coming up, so maybe their time was just ending, so they felt like they had to end it more dramatically than it needed to be. But at the same time, I'm still like, damn. Ah, the summer. Remains one of the most haunted locations in the world. Damn, dude. I really wish you guys stuck around a little bit longer. Absolutely a fine episode. Again, the Bobby Mackey's part was easily the best part of this entire episode of Sam and Colby. 100%. Some crazy shit that happened. Going back to the Joe Rogan stuff, it was fine. Not really a lot of crazy stuff happened there. More of just cracking jokes and just, getting a vibe of the video. And then they took it more seriously when Bobby Mackey's came up, even though they were still kind of like constantly talking. One of the things I'm always saying is that Sam and Colby should go back to the days where they did stuff by themselves, because then they're not trying to be funny and humorous with all the people. I think when they're around people they're comfortable with, they kind of crack jokes a lot more and do all of that stuff. And there's nothing wrong with cracking jokes and having fun. Obviously, you have to have a sense of fun when doing this. But there is a part of me that was like, if this was taken just a smidgen more seriously, this would have been a great episode. like a phenomenal episode. To me, it was good. The Bobby Mackey stuff was pretty damn awesome. I won't lie about that. The scratch on the back of the calf, that was something. That was something for sure. I'm not really sure what to make about that. It does give a bit more credibility to something possibly being demonic over there. I mean, the constant threes and again, that giant fucking burning scratch. It says something, right? It says something about that place. It's a shame it's getting demolitioned. It's an absolute shame. This is the first time I'm even hearing about it getting taken down, and I'm just, what a bummer. Guys, let me know in the comment section, what did you think of this episode? Did you guys love it? Did you guys hate it? Did you guys dislike it? Let me know in your opinions down below, and I will see you in the next one. Please do take care. Thank you all so much for the support. I will continue to do these reactions as long as you guys want me to. And again, I do apologize that there wasn't a whole lot of talking in this, and yeah, it was a fine episode. Guys, until next time, take care.
JCARTS has your JCARTSARTS is throwing down, coming after me if you call.